We're the Baumlers, and we're leaving our home and business behind for a huge family adventure.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
We're renovating and restoring a rundown resort in paradise. This is the biggest change our family has faced and the largest scale project we've ever taken on.
There's a lot to consider, more than just a normal renovation.
What are we risking? Absolutely everything.
Almost fell off the bike there.
Bottles.
Jeez Louise. Tide is really low today.
I know.
The rusty barge is exactly that. It's a rusty barge, and it was the original barge that brought over the equipment to dig the Driggs Hill Harbor. And when they were finished with the barge, they tied it up to the pier, and that was it. It rusted out, and it sank in place. That's how the Rusty Barge Bar and Grill got its name. It's kind of the communal town dock area boat ramp. So I've talked to Double, who the kids affectionately call Pirate. So he owns this land here. It's about 6 acres. So for now, we've leased this property.
Yeah.
And my thought is, when Jen and David bring a dive group down here,
Yeah?
they can come down, chill out, and over here on the water, we can install this ramp. Right now, we're running the dive and fish operations out of the main harbor. And the issue there is at low tide, it's a big jump down to the boats. On boat day, we have the commercial boats in there, and there's a lot of traffic. So it's not the ideal location to run our operations from.
So this is where you want to do a floating dock type system.
Yeah, we'll have the boat. They can launch the kayaks here. They can go around the corner into the bay. They can go out fishing. They can go out diving.
So are you planning that we want to store stuff here as well?
For now, we just have the docks here, a couple of tables and seating, and that's it. And they still run back and forth with the equipment for now. In the future, I mean, who knows? Maybe we buy that place and fix it up.
We've been on this island a very long time, Sunshine.
Yeah.
And when
Starting to affect my judgment.
that's more than I'm ready to take on.
I think we could bring it back to life.
I can understand Brian's vision here. We've talked about that area, the rusty barge, the pier. I think from the first time we arrived here, Bryan and I saw potential. There was no doubt. Whoa, I'm loving my guest experience so far. This is not a Saturday afternoon task.
Is this
either.
too rustic?
It's not too rustic, building all these floating ramps out to a dock system and hauling all this out. That's a big undertaking. It's costly.
I thought I had this all figured out, but it turns out I'm just a little confused.
I think if we can sort of dip our toes in here with the docks and creating a space off property, it will kind of test the waters for us. We'll see how it goes without getting in too deep on another project. Look at all the conch.
I honestly think if that was a full pier and we create a bit of a harbor and a little marina here, that would be a great little lodge.
That.
But anyway,
Oh,
we'll talk
Bryan.
about that tomorrow. We got one here. Adam, get on the other side to lift it up a bit. Yeah, there we go. They float pretty well. This was a great idea. A friend of mine from Canada, Chad, has arrived in the Bahamas. We've got all the roto-molded floating docks.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Hey, Huck,
Did you get that pad poured yet?
no, not quite.
We can't do anything until the pad's poured.
Adam and I formed up the pad to connect the ramp yesterday. Today, we're gonna fill it with concrete.
Oh, thanks, Double. You're the man.
Once that's set, that's going to attach to the ramp, and the ramp will actually roll on top of the dock so that it can move up and down with the tides. It's a great system because it's easy to install, it's fully customizable, and it's super durable, so it can withstand the elements. Oh no, where are you guys going?
On an adventure.
It's a big project in the sense that there's a lot of real estate here to handle, but apart from getting the docks in and cleaning it up a bit,
The steering wheel.
that's all we really need before we can use it.
Bryan has taken the Rusty Barge waterfront project on and really sort of run with it. And as we're riding our bikes down, I was envisioning a partly finished space. Look, there's already guests. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Now that we have the Easy Dock in place, you walk down the ramp and the dock moves with the tide. So we've got the boats tied up there, it's nice and close to the water, and it's in a much nicer area around the corner as well. We don't have the mail boats and all the commercial activity.
This is exactly what you had envisioned.
It's quiet, you can get into the boat without jumping off the ramp, and they can just walk right down there, kayak, the boat's there. I wish there was another boat tied up to it.
It will come. But from a guest perspective, this is easy for guests of all ages, whether it be kids or adults or grandparents.
It's a great addition to the hotel, and it makes life a lot easier for Jen and David and our whole adventure team.
I love it. I wasn't expecting all of this, sweetie.
Well, surprise, surprise.
We could put a little barbecue there next.
See that? Sometimes if left to my own devices, things turn out okay.
Well, all in all, I think you've done a fabulous job. There's a lot of potential.